cause you gotta do like the
I started recording, by the way.
you gotta do like the Hawaii aroma coffee shops. You ever see those?
Oh, yeah.
The owner used to come in the taco shop all the time.
Yeah, he's the one that they get a new place now. They shut down the gallery
Yeah,
and they opened up their upstairs. Well, their upstairs one was already open.
but yeah, they get a couple
Aroma
spots.
Cafe, and then they just opened up a new one on Kuhio, right across from Duke's Lane. You know what Duke's Lane is?
Yeah.
Get that where that poke shop place was, and right next to it. I forget the name of the place. The secret spot or something like that.
Oh, the secret spot, as in by the hotel.
Yeah, right below Lelo.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's called the secret spot.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, haven't been there yet, but yeah, that kind of vibe.
Yeah. What else? I don't know. I'm not really in the scene, but that was like my first thought. You should do. Calm down my nerves. Your nerves calm.
My nerves is calm down. Audio input capture. Better audio. Check 1 2. How come that's not working?
Tickly. Skank.
There it is. Yes, sir.
Curly wee.
What was your favorite Modest Yahoo song?
Marasiyahu.
Yeah,
Let me see.
it's a good song, by the way.
I don't even know spell his name.
I am a ganga baby.
Oh, King Without His Crown.
Wow, that's a good song. Yeah. Is this gonna be our intro song?
Yeah.
I am a baby.
Love to burn. Raise the marijuana. Yeah, that's the only song I really know about him. King Without a Crown. What about you?
The only reason I asked that question because
Ganja baby.
I was on Instagram today, and then this Rights for Israel ad came up with him.
Yeah, because he's Jewish.
Yeah, I never really dived that deep into him growing up when we used to listen to his music. So
Same.
I didn't
I only know
his
him for that
background.
one song. It's so well. Please come and share. Blame the marijuana. I'm a ganja baby. This song bring me back to high school. Waikiki Walls.
Remember we used to all catch the bus together.
Yeah. But one
Love
time
it.
we was smoking across the street by the zoo.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had the joint Take one hit. Fucking look to the right. Police coming rolling with their ETV. Drop that shit. Everybody and run. The cop wasn't even coming for us. He'd go past us. That's so funny.
I remember that one time was me, you, Batara, I think Nainoa. I think this was like maybe a summer before football practice or after, like during those times.
Yeah.
Nainoa. I think Kishti was with us too, if I'm not mistaken. And that one time, were you with us? What is that one video of me and Batara? Did you send out that video of me? I think it was an Ivy video or Ivan video.
Yeah, Ivy.
That's funny.
Boy! I am my ganja, baby. That time was with, when we was with my family, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, one time we got off stone after the beach and we went to Kupono Matsuoka's house.
Mm-hmm.
And the mom and dad would cook us like a whole big dinner. We were just on all grub.
Major. Anyways, guys, welcome to Scrappy Podcast.
Scrappy.
Episode 29. Can you believe it's episode 29, Drizzy?
I can, because last week was episode 28.
Yeah, me too. Despite everything going on, life, work, one of the consistent things in my life is this podcast right now. Every Thursday, no matter if I feel prepared or not prepared, we doing it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And I think
get her done.
And I think that speaks a lot to just getting to somewhere that you want to go. It's just consistency.
Yeah, if you do something like for a month consistently, it comes up pretty much a part of your routine already.
Yeah. So we've been doing 28 episodes. So what episode you didn't jump on? Sure. Which one was your first one? Let me go look at the YouTube real quick. Because how many months is 28 episodes? That's 4 months. It's about 4 months. 28. That's 4 weeks. 4 weeks in a month. Oh, almost 7 months. That's crazy.
You had some like you did like couple in 1 week. Oh,
that's true too.
What was the date of the first one? Does it show?
March 8th was my first episode.
March. Damn.
What? It's been a while, huh?
Yeah.
Pose live. Drizzy. I think your first one was the 29th, March 29th. The one with Evan and Tehani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first one?
Yeah, number 5. Episode number 5. That was your first one. So we did 23 episodes together already. So that's about 5 months. 5 months straight of doing podcasts. I know there was like maybe almost 3 weeks when I lost my phone and all that stuff in March, where I was kind of down and out. So for like 2 weeks we never do one.
Yeah.
And then we came right back. But anyways, episode 29.
I was there for one of the weeks, but you never go.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. Forgot about that one. Stood Drake up.
I was like, oh, this fucking go back sleep and then we'll wake up. I was over there. I was gonna give you 30 minutes. If you don't answer or call me back, I'm audio.
That's funny. Yeah, episode 29, guys. We're here. We're doing it. We're live. We're actually not live. When you're watching this, it's not live, but it looks live because it premieres, so it kind of looks live. I just got to make an announcement. I shot the video, just didn't post it. So every Fridays, 3 p.m., this episode, because we shoot Thursday nights now. Same thing like how we were doing it when we were live. It's just because of the internet connection in here is not good, so decided to tape Thursday nights, keep that schedule, and then I will make it premiere 3 p.m. on Fridays because I asked Google, or I did a little bit some research of when's the best time to post a video and stuff like that. So it's at 3 p.m. Fridays, which makes sense. People are checked out from the work week already. Fridays afternoons already, they're like done with the week, so they're like scrolling. I mean, people are scrolling at work either way, so catch more eyeballs on that. Anyways, Spotify, I just got to upload episode 27, 28. I got 25 and 26. Just got to get 27, 28, 29. Going to get that 27 right now is uploading as we speak. To the Scrappy Podcast mission, threefold. Three-pronged attack. Number one, inspiring authentic conversations. Drake, you had any interesting conversations in the last week?
I had a couple of interesting conversations with myself, actually, but we can get into that after.
I'm going to write that down. Drake talking to himself. Okay. Okay. And then thought-provoking conversations that challenge the status quo and empower our listeners. Shout out to Mr. Kyle, who's not here today because he had training.
Training day
at his new job, which is cool. Happy for that guy. Steady hustling. We do miss him. You got anything you want to say on that on behalf of Kyle?
We miss you and we miss your snacks, buddy. So yeah. We're here eating for you.
Yeah, we decided to go to 7-Eleven ourselves and get some snacks. Awesome. Number two, celebrating the unconventional. We'll shine a light on the overlooked, the underrepresented, and the creatively rebellious. Right now, I feel a little bit overlooked at work. You know why? Because I disagree with their marketing tactics or how they operate marketing. And I have an idea in my head how it should work.
Yeah.
And I was like, my boss said, she told me the last time when I first brought it up, she's like, you just need to get over it. And then we're in the office sometime last week, and I was like, well, and she was like, you need to get over it. I was like, I did get over it, but look at what's happening. So I feel overlooked.
Sometimes you just gotta let stuff go and let it fill on its own. Then you can come and sweep up and be the savior.
Yeah, and sometimes I think about that, but I'm like, nah, I don't even want to save them anymore because, in the last week or so, I've been thinking about how I've been told to stick to my job description, and then I think about how many times they've asked me to do stuff outside of my job description. And I've done it, and like in my heart, I feel like being petty. I'm like, well, that's not my job description.
Let me pull up my job description real quick. I don't see that in there. Sorry.
That's how I feel. And then I felt pretty bad because like what part of my job description is to show up on time. So a couple of times I know show up on time. I'm like, fuck, I gotta show up on time. Fair enough. Number three, building a passionate community. We want to foster a space where people feel empowered to share their stories, engage in meaningful discussions, and connect with like-minded individuals. It's funny, I'm always reminded of meaningful discussions, like at the bottom of my work email of my signature. I think after we did that thought of the week, where I wrote, we must let go of the meaningless to take a hold of the meaningful. You remember that?
Yeah.
So it's kind of, for me, I've been thinking about it. It's like meaningful discussions and just meaningful things in general. Like stuff that are meaningful to me. And when it comes to like accepting change, especially at work, and when things like, I feel like marketing for me is meaningful. But right now, the way that it's been addressed at work is like you got to let it go. So that means for those above me, it's meaningless the way I think about it.
Yeah.
So I got to let it go. That's really hard to do. When you care about something and you're passionate about something, and someone tells you you just got to get over it. That's fucking hard. That's like almost like I don't have a good analogy to align with that, but it's like a punch in the face almost. You ever had a feeling like that before?
Yeah. It's like say your team is in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
and they end up losing, then you're all mad and pissed off. Then your girlfriend tell you, "It's just a game. Relax."
Oh, that's a great analogy. Yeah. It's funny you bring that story up too, because there'd be like some seasons like it'd be so, like Tampa Bay is like fucking sucking years.
It's like two football teams can determine your whole emotion for the rest of the day. How they do.
Yeah. I get it now. Okay. Yeah. So I think in that aspect, like being passionate, right? Because that's what passionate is. We're passionate about these things, and sometimes it's not worth it. You gotta choose what's important, I guess.
Yeah.
And at work right now, what's important is I get my paycheck, and I show up, have a good attitude, be kind to customers, be kind to my coworkers. In some aspects, be a yes man. Just because it's not my company, and I don't own this place, and so in some aspects, I gotta be a yes man and just like yes, reporting for duty, and I'm like eating my ego and eating my pride in that sense. It's tough, but in lieu of that, right? Llama Llama 2025, and it's about building the plan to escape work, in essence. And that's what it's really about, because I'm sure, I'm grateful for my job. I'm definitely not, I love the job. Well, my love is slowly waning. And why that's waning, I'm like, okay, with this attitude of, that's okay. I don't have to love a job. I don't even have to like it, to be honest. What I do need to do is focus on how this company is helping me reaching my goals, which is getting to the point where I can fly away from being locked down to a 9-to-5, a W-2 job, all the while as I'm brainstorming whatever that vehicle is going to be for me to take off, if that makes sense. So Llama Llama 2025, guys. Drake, are you making a plan for 2025?
No,
that's fine. Make a plan. That's fine. Business goals, guys. Target audience, marketing strategy, financial projections. That's one of the things, and I'll talk to Drake behind the scenes about the actual podcast. I think was when we went swimming. When did we go to Sandy's? A couple weeks ago.
when we went swimming.
Yeah, we went swimming.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah. And what I told you, I was like, the Scrappy podcast can be a business. I just don't know how yet. This is what I've been thinking about, and how we can make the podcast a business. So I've been playing around with some ideas, and but anyways, I'm going through this. It's the whole point, guys, of Llama Llama 2025 is yes, okay, escape from your job. But how do you actually do it? Sometimes people don't even know how to get started. Well, the first thing is to make a plan. But okay, like what do I do? What are some components of making a plan? It's like just finding something that you really like to do. So obviously, for the last 29 weeks, me and Drake for the last 23 weeks have been showing up once a week to do this podcast. So what is that saying? That's saying that it's important to us. You know what I mean? And Drake, he shows up every time, great attitude, willing to do it. And even a couple of weeks where, it wasn't perfect or whatever, he still showed up. So it's important to him. So for you guys, like finding something that's important to you that you're willing to show up every week, every day, whatever it is. And then you can start from there. And then when you find out what that is, whether it's a podcast, creating jewelry, what are other some ideas people do? If you had a business idea, Drake, what would it be? What would you do?
OnlyFans.
You can make that very valuable, by the way.
Yeah.
OnlyFeet. If you're a barber, if you cut hair,
if you sell candy,
sell weed, all kinds. Sell Coco. Find something, and then you can write down the 10 things to do before you quit your job. That's by what's his name, Robert Kiyosaki. I'm talking about it every week now. You know, make a plan. You know, number 2, research your industry. So if you decide to become a barber, you know, research like, you know, prominent barbers inside your area. Figure out how to become the best barber, whatever that means. Market trends, potential challenges. Create a budget. I mean, that's the same thing over and over every week. It's just like managing what's incoming and manage what's outgoing. Stay on track with business goals. That's what helps you to not spend. You know, is this going to help my goal get further? Build your network. Connect with potential clients, investors, partners. ABC. Always be closing. And then another thing is always be prospecting. ABP. Always be prospecting. So what that means is anytime you go anywhere, you can be prospecting people. Like, you never know what people do. So when you're networking, like, just like figure out what people do. Ask, oh, what do you do for work? Oh, I do this. Oh, you have a business card? Oh, boom. Here's a business card. I met the owners of the Subway right around over here on Nu'uanu on Punahou. So I met the owners.
Yeah.
So they own that one. They own the one on the base in Kaneohe, K-Bay. And they're you know, they've done this business for a while. But
Bring back $5 footlongs.
I know, right? But, you know, just meeting people like that, you know, just low key, you know, if they've built their life, owning businesses and stuff like that.
And they're amongst us.
And they're amongst us, you know, you just got to ask.
Yeah.
Just ask, you know, especially like when people roll up with cars and the way that they interact with me and I talk to them, I'm like, this guy's owns some kind of business. And then, you know, I just ask, oh, what do you do for work? And then I find out. But always be prospecting, you know, so always asking people what they're up to and what they're doing. And find out. It's not prying. It's just getting to know people. Number 5, don't wait for money. Take action. Make decisions. You know, there's people out there that's willing to support your cause and your needs, and you just gotta, you know, ask for it. You know. Number 6, learn from your mistakes. Yeah, the wise man once said, or someone wise once said, the wise man learns from his own mistakes. The idiot learns from the wise man learns from others' mistakes, and
the idiot learns from his own mistakes.
Yes. Thank you. Number 7, be patient. I cannot say how much more that is such a virtue, to be patient. Yeah, you know, I think Doug told me, my coworker, shout out Doug. Doug. He was like, one day I got on nuts at work, and I was very vocal about it. He's like, oh, don't worry, bro. It's not with your energy and you getting stressed out. I was like, yeah, you're right. You know, but you know, sometimes a passionate guy, you know, fucking intense. Yeah. But he was Doug, you're right, brother. Yeah. So be patient. Number 8, focus on the present. Don't get distracted on the future. Stay in the present. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. You know. Drake, you ever get excited about thinking about the future?
Yeah.
Like, for example, what is something you got excited about in the future? But you gotta remain in the present though, about what's, yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like going on a vacation.
When's your next vacation?
November.
Where you guys going?
We're going on a cruise.
Nice.
I don't know exactly where though, but yeah, we're going on another cruise.
Isn't it nice, you know, just to jump on a cruise? When you go on a cruise, what are some rules you make for yourself?
Rule number 1: there are no rules.
Like you're not gonna take on. I mean, you don't need to take on work. There's nothing you need to take home work for.
No.
Yeah.
I'm straight vacation mode, so nothing really. But I mean, what I mean when getting distracted is I know that I'm taking vacation, so I gotta make sure I put in that work before.
Yeah, not check out.
Yeah. Cool.
Take care of yourself. Get enough sleep. I slept for like at least 14 hours today. Eat good. Oh, I don't know about that. I had some McDonald's.
What you had?
So this has been my go-to lately. The meal deal. And I jump between the McDouble or the McChicken. Whatever I'm feeling like. So today I got the McChicken. You get the 4-piece chicken nugget, sweet and sour sauce, you know, the gang. And you get the small fries and small drink. And I get some Dr. Pepper, get a little bit of Dr. in you, if you know what I mean. And then I order a Big Mac on the side, just a sandwich. So very filling.
When you stone, what is your order? Do you know? Or it's kind of the same.
Well, I've been smoking a lot the past couple of days. I'll send you the text of what the stuff that I'm smoking is called double stuffed. It's supposed to help with your appetite, but I think that's if you have an eating problem. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been eating them and I've fucking been knocking out. Really, I've been smoking it to relax, concentration, and helps with appetite. It says, but normally any kind of fast food.
Well, like McDonald's wise.
Yeah.
Your order would kind of still be the same, or you order more?
Yeah, it would be kind of be the same. Oh, probably I would get if their ice cream machine working, I would get the chocolate fudge sundae for sure.
Nuts or no nuts?
You know, it's been a while. I'd say no nuts.
Yeah,
I really
like
don't. Yeah,
the
I don't
nuts.
really need peanuts. Well, what's your go-to order?
When I
When you
smoke,
stoned, yeah.
so I usually get the. I don't even know how I eat all of this too. I usually get one Big Mac meal, one filet fish on the side, and one McChicken with cheese.
You eat them all?
Yeah.
Holy. You know why? Because when we stoned, what I realized that a lot of our sensory, like parts of our body, get numbed.
Yeah. So.
Because like I had to take a shit before I left.
And
totally forgot.
And you
smoked.
didn't do to your pants, yeah.
No, I never do to my hands. But I knew I had to take a shit before I left. Oh, this was this morning. So I had a hair appointment at 10:30. I smoked at 10 o'clock. I forgot I had to take a shit. And I got to the stuff. I was like, fuck, I gotta take a shit because it numbed, you know, the sensory feelings.
Yeah,
you know?
kind of like it delays your brain. So
Yes.
it doesn't tell the body that you're full, so you just keep eating.
Yeah. It's the same thing with cold water. They said when you drink cold water, it numbs your intestines. So like when you eat, sometimes you don't know you're overeating.
Yeah.
Because of the water or something like that. That makes sense though. But yeah. So you said, what was it again? Big Mac
meal.
Filet-O-Fish.
Filet-O-Fish.
You ever had Filet-O-Fish with one?
Tomato. No, but I've been inspired to get it recently. I mean, I've been wanting to try it since you get that, yeah. You get them with cheese too?
It's been a while since I had a fucking Filet-O-Fish, but when I was working at McDonald's in LA, the general manager always used to get one tomato with him.
And that's what inspired you.
That's what inspired me. And I was like, oh, this is not bad. It's pretty good. But the cheese, yeah, the cheese is good as well. I really
getting my Filet-O-Fish with extra tartar.
Growing up, I really didn't like the Filet-O-Fish. I just thought it was like too fishy. Why would you order fish at McDonald's? You know, that was kind of like my mindset, right?
Yeah.
And then when I started working and then I ate that Filet-O-Fish, I was like,
what McDonald's you went to today?
The one across from Chick-fil-A. What is that? Kali Palama.
King. Or kind of
Baratania.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baratania.
I went to the McDonald's maybe last week by Mojo's.
Mm-hmm.
I got a Big Mac. Look at my bun on the inside.
Holy shit. That's bad. Fuck.
I'm so freaking mad.
You never take them back?
No, I was already home. I was like, fuck, I'm not going to drive all the way back for one stupid bun.
Sorry that happened to you.
But I did fill out a survey.
I pride myself when I finally got to the toaster part in the kitchen. Like, because that happened probably because they're not cleaning the toaster. Because that fucking thing, it's just like a mouth. It has a mouth. And you drop the bread in, thing goes through like a conveyor belt inside the toaster and pops out. So the only reason it gets stuck like that, either the faulty, like not clean, or like some buns were inside and it got stuck and then the toaster just burnt it. So that's
it was weird because only the inside was burnt though.
Yeah, that's how they usually toast them, not the top part. But I pride myself. I was accurate and fast on that thing. Boom, boom. You got to put the ketchup, mustard, and then the onions. It's all buttons, press buttons in these things.
All portioned down there.
Portioned, yeah. Anyways, yeah, eat good. Workout. That's the other thing, man. I can't wait to get back to. I told you on Friday I went stabbed myself with a nail.
No.
So Friday.
On purpose?
No, workers' comp.
No.
We was taking one pallet off one truck, and then one of the pallet feet was broken. So we decided we're gonna take off the other 2 feet so we can just put them flat on one new pallet.
Yeah.
So I stick the crowbar inside because we're gonna lift them up with the forklift, and then the broken one was on this side, and then the other 2. So I just stick the crowbar inside it, and I'll turn like this, and I'll lift up for pry the other one off, and
Yeah.
straight into my fucking thing, and then I was like, oh shit. And then I just started biting them, sucking them,
Suck the blood.
Portuguese, I suck out that infection.
Yeah.
And then maybe like 3-4 hours later, thing started swelling. And I was like, holy shit, thing hurts. Either way, I went to the urgent care. They looked at him, thing was already infected. They gave me cephalexin and some ibuprofen. And then had him follow up last night. So the thing went heal. I got one tetanus shot too, which is on vaccine. I feel like that was necessary. I don't know.
Like lockjaw.
Yeah, I don't like lockjaw. So, got that all done. But that healed already, so that's healing. My wrist.
That was one of my nicknames too back in the day.
Lockjaw.
No, Rusty Nail.
Rusty?
Yeah.
Really? How come?
Because I used to give guys lockjaw when I punch them.
That's funny. Lockjaw. Rusty Nail.
Hey, Rusty boy.
Hey, Rusty boy. Rusty Nail. We'll call you Rusty Nail from now on. Check out the Rusty Nail, guys. But yeah, the wrist I get one appointment at 7 a.m. tomorrow too.
Oof.
I have to lie to her again. She's like, so how's the workouts been going? Great, I've been doing them. But yeah, so I get like 6 more weeks of hand therapy, and then I can get cleared for the gym. Cause she said you can go now, but it's not.
You might re-aggravate them.
Yeah, I guess so. And then even sometimes this past week when I've been loading the big box truck and moving the pallet jack and stuff like that, I can feel some of my movements still feel a little bit tender, but I still can maneuver. I still can do my job. I mean, I've been pretty much. I was supposed to be on light duty, but the way I've been working is full duty.
Yeah.
Because we never do anything light duty.
Yeah.
Around here. Relax. I think I think the purpose behind me smoking a lot of weed lately is to relax. Because I know I can be fucking hard. What they call that? High strung. I believe that about myself. I can be high strung.
Yeah, because you're the type of person that whatever you do, you always like put like 110% into anyway. So
yeah. So I've been realizing that. So in everything I do, and if I'm not doing it, then something's wrong.
Yeah.
Which is, in some essence, okay that I don't have to do 110%, if that makes sense. That sounds weird saying it like that.
Yeah, for you especially.
Yeah, for me especially, yes.
You don't feel complete when you don't do 110%.
Yes. Yeah, I don't feel complete. So it's okay that I don't do things 100% all the time. I can do 75%, 60%, even maybe sometimes 50%. And I'm learning when to do that and when not to do that, which is just kind of cool. So stay relaxed. Stay humble. Been learning that too. Keeping a student mindset. Oh, one thing I'm excited for coming up is Hula. October 5th is the orientation in Hilo. So I'm looking forward to that. Dancing. The one thing I appreciate about Kimo is that this guy is solid, bro. And then all his students, when we went to his Kumuhula, said, "Oh, Kimo, great dancer." I was like, "Yeah, he works out too, guys." That's one of the things with Kimo I notice is how excellent he is at dancing. Is part of it is he's not just using hula to work out. He actually works out outside of hula. You know what I mean? Because hula in itself is a workout. But if you're working out, doing, more stuff, it helps, with your hula.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like the same thing with me too. Like, with work, I was, most of our bags of rocks are like 40 pounds. So I was like, my goal to myself was that I gotta start lifting 50-pound dumbbells so that I can start flying around these rock bags. So, cannot wait to get back into the gym and then keeping a student. That's the one reason I get back to hula is keeping one student attitude, because sometimes I can think I know everything, but that's not right. And then Hali mindset, just get it done. Awesome. Fucking talking this
Llama
Llama baby. Llama 2025. Guys, find something that will fire you up. Start now. Don't wait till the New Year's resolution fad comes around and start thinking of something to do to change your life. Start today. Thought of the week. Let's move into the thought of the week. If my thing will show up. Why isn't that thing not showing up? What's going on? There it is. Transition. The thought of the week, Drake, is the quality of your life is built on the quality of your decisions. This is by Wessam Fawzi. What do you think about that?
Basically, you make good decisions now, then you can reap the benefits later on in the future.
I would like to go even further with this. The quality of questions you ask yourself. The quality of your life will be dependent on the quality of questions you ask yourself. I say that too because sometimes when life doesn't go our way, we like to say, "Oh, why is this happening?
Why me?
Why me? Why is this happening to me?" And
the wrong questions you ask me.
It's the wrong question to ask yourself. Instead of asking, "What can I be learning from this?" Because, and some people might disagree with this, but life happens for you, not to you. Like, the way that your life is playing out in front of you right now is because of you, because of me. Like, what's happening in front of me is happening because I decided that it was going to happen this way. Like our reality is based off of the decisions that we've made up until this point.
Yep.
And I'm glad you get this stuff, Drake. You're a wise guy, simple man. Great minds think alike. I love it. Look like you got something to say there.
No.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's think about the questions you're asking yourself, and then think about like if your life is not
what you want it
to be, then change the questions you're asking, and maybe stop saying why and asking, okay, what can I learn from this? What can I do to change? Especially yourself, like what can I do to change? What can I do to change the outcomes? Which is very tough. It's very tough to ask that question. Like, because then that's taking ownership that your life is not where it's at because of you.
Yeah.
That's tough.
There's nobody to blame but yourself.
Fuck. That's tough. Even just talking about it is tough. But yeah, thought of the week. The quality of your life is built on the quality of your decisions. So, even if the decision...
I like your version better.
Which one?
Question.
The quality of your life is based on the quality of questions you ask yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that not from me. I got that from Dr. John Demartini. Dr. John Demartini wrote the book, The Breakthrough Experience. And the Breakthrough Experience basically summed up is kind of like what we just talked about that quote. The quality of your life is based on the quality of questions you ask yourself. But basically, he talks about like even in like all these quotes right here is from him, from Dr. John Demartini, because I love it. Because these are affirmations. But one of the things he says is my true nature. This is one of his affirmations that he wrote. My true nature is love and wisdom. Wisdom is the instantaneous recognition that a crisis is a blessing. So in everything, he says, everything, even in the worst parts of your life, it's a blessing. Like, how the fuck do you look at something that's crazy going on in your life and say this was a blessing? You can, actually. When they happen and you think about how this can be serving me and how this can be teaching me, then you're like, oh, fuck, yeah. This actually serves me. It serves me well. It's doing something to make me better. And speaking of serving, the word of the week, Hawaiian word of the week is lave, lave. Lave, lave means, well, I just tell you guys what it means.
Mr. Lave Lave.
Mr. Lave Lave. Lave means I can't pull him up.
I really like his brother though.
Lava lava.
No, Dr. Martini's brother.
Who
Espresso Martini.
fucking get out with it. Just making up things on a thing, yeah. Lave lave. I can't even see. Hold on real quick. Mr. Lave lave. I like that. That's funny. Lave lave. Serve. Also ho'oko as a warrant. Malama ka'amalalo. Serves you right. Alolo. Aikola. Lolo. La'ala. So lave lave is
To serve.
or oh no, that was ha'avi what I did. Ha'avi is just give like that. So lave.
Would you like this White Cocoa?
Yeah, like a server, like a server at a restaurant. Lave lave. The reason why I chose this word this week because I've been thinking about everything that's been going on and the best way to approach everything in life, and I think more so as a somebody asked me this week, you know who it was? Kimberly Pine, she was the district representative for the West Side. She's a frequent Geobunga fan.
It's pronounced Pine.
Pine, yeah, Kimberly Pine.
So not Pine.
Not Pine.
Oh.
Pine, because her husband is on Pine and he's on Holly Boy in the Navy. But her maiden name is Marcos or something, like Kimberly Marcos or something. Local Filipino girl, Hawaii. Long story short, she's like, "Oh, what? You Mormon?" I was like, "The fuck did that come from?" But in my head, I didn't say that. I was like, "Oh no, more so traditionally Christian." So to say that, right, is when I think about lave and in relationships and at work and just all aspects of my life, where I thrive the most is when I'm serving. Like you know how I treat your parents whenever I go over help, all that kind of stuff. Like that's when I feel most helpful, most useful. Is like, hey, put me to work. I can help. I can do this. I can do that. Put me to work. So sometimes I notice when things aren't working out, I lose that kind of holly mindset to serve, to give, and to be helpful. And sometimes, I can, be rebellious, so to speak. Like, I don't deserve that. So, but yeah, the Dr. John D. Martini, the word of the week, is lave, is having that serving mindset. And, for the most part, if you have that mindset in all aspects.
That's how my parents is, I think.
What,
lave? They get lave.
Yeah, your parents.
Their mindset.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. I would agree. Workers, just grateful, grateful for their lives, you can see it,
Even at like get-togethers, they're always going to be the one that.
Yeah, the last one is your mom. Fucking, she stay up late or whatever after everybody knock out. She bagging food and all this kind of stuff,
Then cook breakfast before.
And then
she
cook
goes
breakfast
sleep.
before you go sleep. Yep. You're always thinking ahead, and I appreciate that kind of role modelship. I don't even know if that's a word. Role modelship.
It is today.
Yeah, role modelship. Yeah, and that's how I expect myself to be. But yeah, lave the olelo kahua olelo o kapule. Yeah, lave. Okay, moving into stories. Drake talking to himself. You say you've been what's going on with you, Drake? What's going on with Drizzy?
I guess I don't know if you would count it as talking to yourself, but was more kind of like inner thoughts.
Okay.
That I had.
Oh, you have inner thoughts.
Yeah. So it was a dream actually that I had. A crazy dream.
Crazy dream. Okay, tell me the
So
dream.
this is the dream.
Okay.
This was maybe like a couple days ago.
Okay.
So I was at my mom's house. Everybody is over there.
This is in the dream.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went outside for smoke and doobie.
Ooh.
So as I was getting stoned, it was nighttime. fucking I was looking up in the sky. I see a big ass UFO light up the sky, and I'm the only one outside. So I'm panicking. I was like, "Holy shit! What the hell is going on?" So I run in the house. I'm asking everybody like, "Hey, you seen what was in the sky?" There's like, "No." So each room I go, I ask everybody, "Have you seen what happened in the sky?" No. And I was trying to tell them like, it was a freaking UFO. So I was getting all worried. I was like, "What the hell? Nobody else seen." Then, my two nieces, they came to me and they started like biting me. So at that point, I was like, "Oh fuck, it's a dream." I know it's a dream because they wouldn't be biting me in real life. So then I got stuck in the dream. I couldn't wake up. You know how you had,
Oh, sleep paralysis.
yeah, I had sleep paralysis. So I was like trying to wake up.
He was crying for Jesus Christ. He was crying for calling for Jesus Christ.
Nah, like that usually happens sometimes. So I just try to like move,
Yeah,
like make myself move, but I feel stuck. So I kind of move, then wake up. So eventually, I finally wake up. I was like, "Holy shit!"
Wait, you was facing north or what when you went to sleep?
Yeah, I'll sleep north,
Yeah.
or I try to at least. So I was tripping out. I was like, "Bro, what the hell is going on?" Then I ended up taking Smokey out,
For a walk.
yeah, for his bathroom or whatever. So the whole time I just was like looking in the sky, like, "Oh, come on, just show me a fucking UFO." And then I'll be crazy how I dream right before, and I'll go walk out, take Smokey out for his bathroom, and the thing happened. But yeah, so I just was having inner thoughts, talking to myself at that time.
Do you believe in aliens?
I don't know if it aliens per se, but I think there's something out there at least.
Yeah.
Because the Earth is only so small.
Yeah, compared to
Yeah.
the universe that we live in.
Yeah, so who knows? I mean, what do you think about aliens?
You know, I mean, I'm an avid watcher of the Joe Rogan podcast, and you know, here and there, the idea of aliens pop up. You know, and I mean, this guy named his comedy, you know, what they call it, comedy shop or comedy.
His club,
Yeah, comedy club.
the mothership.
The mothership. You know, and it's just based around his affinity for, you know.
Even the rooms is named after the atomic bombs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Fat Boy or Little Man and something.
Yeah, that's something I'm looking forward to going to, actually.
Cause that's what they kind of started seeing more UFO sightings after all of that one happened. Huh?
Yeah.
Cause they allegedly show up like at military bases or when they're doing like that kind of stuff.
Which makes you think, you know, what our government.
Like they're checking in on us or something maybe.
Yeah. Maybe they was checking in on you while you was sleeping and then was fucking at you, you know?
Maybe.
You know? You just never know. I mean, do I believe? Yes, I believe something's out there. What it is, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm open to
Receiving.
hear or
You remember the movie Mars?
Mars?
Mars Attack.
No.
I'll go show you after.
You had any dreams recently, you know?
No. I've been having
I noticed
peaceful
when
sleeps.
I used to smoke a lot too. I never used to have that much dreams.
Yeah. Or even when I don't smoke, I mean, I hardly have dreams. The Bible says, with many cares, many dreams come. So I notice, like, if there's something I care about, like, for example, right? I told you about what happened with my mom then. I did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, that's actually the last dream I remember. I remember I was at my own house. I don't know where the house was. I think that's irrelevant. But she came rolling up in one Nissan Titan V8. weird
Yeah.
truck. She came rolling up in a truck. Makes sense, though. And then she came in and we were talking. And she was just telling me why she's doing what she's doing. And all I said was, like, I care about you, Mom. You know, that was the dream.
Yeah.
So for me, it was just a confirmation. She knows that, like, you know, what I decided to do is not like something out of hatred, but just boundaries, you know? It's
Yeah.
like, so that's the last dream I had, though. But that's because I care, you know, about my parents.
Yeah, supposedly you're dreaming the whole time you're asleep, but you only remember the ones that you don't finish or something like that.
Yeah. Weren't you the one that shared the story about like some AI that can actually
Record the dreams.
record the dreams?
Yeah, I gotta follow up on that. I think in Japan they're doing that.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Well, it'd be interesting to have the Neuralink too and see if that could record dreams and whatnot. That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
Imagine
for
you
sure.
record your dreams.
I would.
Yeah, I would too. Anyways, sports. I don't have it written down here, but we are literally 1 week away from the NFL kickoff.
NFL kickoff.
That's the only thing that matters. I was at Duke's this past weekend. I was talking to the bartender and then had this guy sitting next to me. We were talking about the sports world and that college football is starting, NFL is starting. What else is starting? Anything else starting?
That's about it.
That's
NFL
about
and college football is the main one.
I think so, but I think NFL is the most important one
Yeah,
over college.
that's why I seen on the internet some husbands, they've been giving their wives the 2 week notice that they're not gonna be available for the weekends till like February.
What you giving Regina the 2 week notice?
No, you don't need to give 2 week notice when you're the boss.
Oh, got it. I agree with that.
I make my own schedule. Allegedly. Is it Chiefs and Ravens playing on Thursday?
I don't know. Yeah, it is. I think double check. That's funny.
I can say all these things because she don't watch the podcast. So. We good.
Hey, whatever. I feel that, dog. I feel that.
We can add that to the picks too, since we're gonna be filming next week.
Yeah. Sunday. I'm looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I know.
What, like, how do you prepare for a draft, fantasy draft? Is there any preparation that goes into that?
Oh, a lot of studying, buddy. A lot of studying. I would show you my team that we had last week. We had
You're not being what they call that, sarcastic.
no.
Really?
I mean, you don't need to, but you can go into the draft unprepared.
So you actually study for this?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh fuck.
We just had our family fantasy football draft this past Sunday. I'll show you. I can show you the team after and stuff.
Okay.
I don't like really talk about the guys that I get and stuff because I get two drafts coming up.
You don't like
this
anybody know what your moves are.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. I get it. It's kind of cool, as an outsider that doesn't participate in it. I think it's fascinating.
Yeah, especially because for fantasy the draft is very important because there's only like so many things you can do to change your team like during the season. So if you draft shitty guys from the start, then you can have a shitty team.
So what number pick are you this year?
So I get two drafts. The one of them I'm the fourth pick. Then
oh, nice. So you did like you're the fourth worst.
no.
Oh.
So we could just talk about Bronson's one.
Okay.
That's the one that we're gonna go see on Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna have some footage for that.
Yeah, that one I made. I'm kind of like the team that makes the playoffs year to year, but kind of like Dallas Cowboys. They make the playoff. They do good during the season, make the playoffs, then they lose the first round.
Okay.
So I think I did that like the last couple of seasons. So kind of like in the middle of the pack. But the way we do our draft order is not necessarily like whoever get the worst record. We kind of do them like lottery style.
Okay.
So they pick names out of one bag. If you get the worst record, you get one name in the bag.
Oh.
If you get the best record, you get like 10 names in the bag.
Oh, sick.
So then
more chances, odds. Yeah,
more chances of you getting picked. So I think I moved up a little. I'm fifth pick in that league.
This Sunday, coming Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. I want to follow it week by week. We're gonna do Drake's update on fantasy draft. Yeah, that'd be awesome. And you just give like a little analysis on that. It's gonna be fun watching Tom Brady call games.
Yeah. What is he gonna be on?
Fox.
Yeah.
Okay. His deal was like I think $100 million deal with Fox or $300 million deal.
Yeah, something crazy.
Something crazy. And it's natural for
But
him.
I was reading, he cannot criticize the the refs on TV at the moment, cause he get ownership in the Raiders, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like he cannot.
Can't
think
just
he
say
gets fined,
certain.
yeah.
That's just certain things.
Yeah, mostly just like about the refs, I think.
Of any games or games with the Raiders.
I'm guessing the games that he gonna be covering.
Okay.
Yeah. I never really click onto the article and read them, but that was like the
Send me that
headline.
article. I'll agreed.
Okay.
Speaking of article, did you just realize? Actually, let me pull it up. Let me find it. I think it's something really cool for you, for Hawaii people in general. You know, again. Let me bring this up.
Yeah, Ravens and Chiefs. Next week, Thursday.
So yeah, guys, NFL husbands put out you 2-week notices. Boyfriends, I don't know what you gotta do. Sundays, ladies.
Ready for some social Sundays?
Social Sundays. Oh, Baker Mayfield and Graham Barton. You know who Graham Barton is?
Grand Barton?
Graham.
Graham.
Is
Graham.
Graham. What is that?
Graham.
Graham Barton is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers starting center.
Okay.
Seems like a pretty solid guy. We'll see though. Where's this link?
Graham Barton.
Yeah. Can you look up where he went to college? I think with BYU.
I'm trying to think right now before I look him up. What's your guess? You said BYU?
Yeah, I said BYU.
I want to say Duke.
Duke, yeah, it is Duke.
It is?
Yeah, Duke. That's right, because he was kind of like.
Damn, I'm good.
Yeah, Duke. 2020 to 2023. It's nice.
So last year he was a rookie?
Ryan Jensen was a good center, though.
Yeah.
Ryan Jensen was the center for Tom
He looked
Brady.
like a Buccaneer.
Yeah, he does look like a Buccaneer. He is a Buccaneer.
Graham Barton, Duke center. You know, I know him because I was reading. I read like that was one of the guys I wanted Dolphins to grab to
Oh, really?
last year. Yeah.
Oh, sick. Well, take pride in that. Dolphins lost last week Friday too. You know that preseason, third game against the Bucks.
Yeah, they never play their starters.
Yeah. But yeah, Graham. That's not the article that I wanted to share though. That was just something random I was thinking about. You follow the Dolphins on Instagram?
I think so. Yeah. Oh, KC -3. Might have to go Ravens. Oh, and Friday the young game it's Green Bay Packers against Philadelphia Eagles, but it's gonna be in Brazil. Sao Paulo. Philly -3. Should be a good game. Who Bucks play week 1? All Commanders. -3.5. Dolphins and Jags.
Your Real ID Hawaii driver's license is going digital. It can now be added to your app.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the article?
This is what I was talking about. Just your driver's license in Hawaii. I'm gonna play them. You just bring them up real quick.
I just found that out today too.
Yeah. Pretty dope. It happened in 2022, 2023 for Arizona. I got my ID, my driver's license on the.
Yeah, I took out a new debit card, so delete the old one off my Apple Wallet, and as I was adding my new one, I seen that you can add driver's license. You can even add your insurance card too to your phone.
Yeah, insurance card has been a while. But yeah, here it is.
Your Real ID Hawaii driver's license is going digital.
Yeah.
To your Apple Wallet. And then your phone or Apple Watch can be used as ID at the Terminal 1 TSA checkpoint at Honolulu's airport.
Oh wow.
Once you've completed the verification process, travelers can just hold the phone up to a reader and the driver's license info is shown to the employee. Some stores will also accept the digital ID, but residents still have to present a physical ID card if requested by police. We'll post all the information up on khon2.com.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Technology, bro.
Technology. Position it, but that's right. But yeah, because yeah, if you go to and only if you go into a private club or something like that, if they request for a physical ID, they'll ask for that. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Pretty soon for all you iPhone goers, iPhone owners,
Team iPhone.
Team iPhone, blue text messages. You can have your phone, your ID on your phone, so that'd be dope. And then before we close up, Drake, we got the scrappy picks. Let's move into that.
Scrappy picks. Well, week 2 recap was, or week 3.
Something like that.
I don't even know. But we got Wipeout, who defeated YNI 20-13.
Come on, why not?
Bruh.
What's up with that?
They're terrible. They're just giving away the game. They won it for lose.
Why you
Anyway.
didn't watch the game?
Yeah.
Oh, it was on OC16.
Yeah, the games that we cover is pretty much all TV games.
Oh, okay.
So, second game
And that's
was
Friday nights.
Friday or Saturday, yeah. Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, all the games we cover is, at least the high school games is on TV.
Okay.
So, Aya defeated Castle 45-6.
Holy shit.
Kahuku defeated Konawaina 13-0.
Oh, really? Wow.
And UH Hawaii defeated Delaware 35-14. So after week 3, I think it's Kyle had 3-1 for the week. Overall, his record is 6-10. Loa even two wins, 2 losses for the week, 7-8 overall. And Big Daddy went 3-1 for the week, 11-5 overall.
Yes, so.
So this week's TV games, we got St. Louis versus Farrington on Friday. Who you got?
Farrington.
Farrington. That's me too, baby. Go Govs. I go get Kyle's picks after.
Sounds good.
Saturday we got we're gonna get 2 TV games this week. Nanakuli versus Damien.
Let's go Nanakuli. How'd Nanakuli do 2 weeks ago?
They're on Smoke Castle, but I mean Castle got smoked last week too, so I don't know.
Well.
But
Yeah.
it's Hawks baby all day.
How's Damien? What's Damien's record?
That's a good question. I think they get the same record as Nanakuli. Let me see.
UH versus UCLA. What's the spread on that?
I think UCLA is -14.
So they favored.
UCLA is, yeah. Damien is 1-1 and Nanakuli is 1-2.
Oh wow. So their only one win came against Castle. Nanakuli.
Yeah.
And
I might have to go Monarchs.
Yeah, I might too. Yeah, I take Damien.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with Hawks baby.
You can stick with
Hawks baby.
You know, there's nothing I have. That would just purely be an emotional decision.
Hawks
if I go
baby
with Nanakuli.
for Battle Dyson.
Yeah,
So you can go Damien.
I go Damien.
Okay.
Miss you, Dyson.
Then who you like? UH versus UCLA. We can just go straight up.
UCLA.
Same. UCLA. Hawaii never looked that good last week, to be honest.
And I'm gonna take Ravens in an upset.
Ooh. Freaking great minds, you. I like Ravens too. Yep, so only 2 TV games for this week.
Yes.
Friday we got St. Louis and Farrington. Saturday Nanakuli Damien. UH is playing at UCLA on Saturday. And Thursday game, opening night, NFL. Ravens is playing at the Chiefs. We on the Ravens, baby.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
You got anything else to add?
No. Cue that motherfucking outro song, dog.
Let's see.
Let's go. I'm so excited. Tomorrow I'm off. I was off today and I'm off tomorrow.
18 days straight, huh?
I mean, I'm sure there's other people that work harder than me and don't have any days off. But
I don't think so.
it feels nice just to be off from work.
3-day weekend, huh?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this weekend, actually.
I know. I'm fired up.
I'm fired up. I'm down to come cruise at the Banyan. Just hit me up. Let me know. Fucking right,
Dog, Saturday. I'm there.
Okay. Let's go. This guy plays songs about smoking weed, but I don't like smoking weed.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm the biggest smoker you know. Good vibes, you know. We see you soon, Ivan. Ivan, she watched our podcast every week.
does.
Yeah, on the way home from work.
Yes, sir. Come on.
We see you soon. Don't bring the rain this weekend. Coming from
That's what
Seattle.
we call a super fan right there.
Yeah.
You watch them every week. Listen, Spotify or YouTube?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You know, you can watch them on. I don't know if you're driving. It's better to link them up to the
Apple CarPlay.
Apple. Oh yeah, so that means I'd have to get us into Apple.
No, you can Spotify and Apple CarPlay.
Spotify, yeah. And you can watch the video too on Spotify because I upload the video.
I like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, everybody have a good weekend.
Happy Labor Day. Don't do any labor on Labor Day because it's supposed to celebrate the laborers.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Labor Day is. I'm gonna look that up. We'll talk about it next week.
No.
Next week, Thursday. Hello, guys. Have a good weekend. Episode number 30. I don't know when. Next week, Thursday, maybe.
Maybe.
Allegedly.
Good vibes in now. Smoke shade.